What up, everybody? I'm down here in Pittsburgh at the Magee's Women Pro-Life event. And I'm going to walk around, talk to a few people with the ultimate question. Is it the woman's right to choose or the baby's right to live? I'm pro-life. Y'all know where I stand. Hey, ma'am. Nice to meet you. My name is Will. And we all know why we're all here. I just have a question. Where do you stand and why? Is it the woman's right to choose or the baby's right to live?
It certainly is the baby's right to live. It's the mother's right to choose that her baby will live and not die. We never know what blessing the Lord will bring forth through that child, and they have a right to live. Amen.
Okay, sounds good. We got one baby's right to live. Ma'am, how you doing? I'm Will, and I just have a question for you. You know why we're all here. Is it the baby's right to live, or is it the woman's right to choose?
I think the child has a right to live.
Okay. Why do you feel that way?
Because it's a child. It's unborn, but it's in existence, and it has a right to be here.
Sounds good. I'm on the same side of the fence with you. We know why we're all here. The question is it a baby's right to live, or is it the woman's right to choose?
It's a baby's right to live.
And why do you feel that way?
Because God knew that child before he or she was formed in the womb. The Word of God says, I knew you before you were in there. And it's a baby from before it was formed or even conceived. So it is a human life.
We're on the same side of the aisle.
So that's why I would say it's not a woman's right.
It's the baby's right to live.
It's the baby's right to live.
I agree 100%.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, sir, we have a minister or something in the house. We know why we're all here. I'm on the pro-life side. I was wondering are you on the side of the woman's right to choose or baby's right to live, and why? Is my question. Based on your caller, I'm assuming you're pro-life.
Pro-life. Are you going to be around for a while?
Yeah.
I want to hear what
You're my last one because they started. I'm cutting it.
I mean, I'm on the side of life, empowering women and giving them information and saving the baby's life.
Me too.
Yeah.
Good choice. Take care. These are pretty cool.
Yeah.
These are little babies. They're the little ones there.
And so I only go like.
All right. So where do you stand? Is it a woman's right to choose or the baby's right to live? Where do you stand on the whole thing?
I think the man and woman both have
Hey, I
a
can do
choice
like
to
my,
choose.
Okay.
Because as the father, you should have a legal right as well to state that statement if you want that child.
Because it takes two.
Because
Okay.
it does take two. No, she can't just squat one out at the end of the day.
Right.
But yet, if she wants the baby and I don't, at that point, I'm going to face it and deal with it and overcome it as a man regardless.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you're going to go for the life that's actually still living.
Yeah. That makes sense.
As any type of medical or any responder or anything on that aspect, they're going to have to take the life of the person in situation, regardless to the situation of what's happening. They have to take that person's life first.
Makes sense. I appreciate your opinion.
No ignorance, bro. But
All right. The question today is pro-life or pro-choice. The shirt says it all. Why are you pro-life?
Life begins at the beginning of conception. God created life, and it's not our responsibility to tamper with it. He created us for a reason. He's got a purpose plan for every living every being, and no human being has the right to take another innocent life, another human being. Although the courts and everything make it legal, just because something's legal don't mean it's right.
No arguments here, brother. Thanks for your time.
Okay.
Take care
God bless
now.
you.
All right, the question is it a woman's right to choose or the baby's right to live, and why?
Well, I say it's the baby's right to live. And the Bible tells us that life's in the blood. And when the baby's heart is beating, that's because there's blood going through. There is life.
At
It's
conception.
not- there is life at conception, exactly. And I don't, our bodies aren't our own. We've been bought with a price. No, I finished talking.
A woman's right to choose or a baby's right to live? A baby's right to live. And how come? Why do you believe that?
Because I would believe, parents brought me up not to have abortion. That's murdering the baby.
My parents too.
Baby's right to live.
Baby's right to live.
The baby has no voice. No one's speaking for the baby. The mother can speak up, but the baby is innocent. She should have rights, or she should have rights.
Someone has to be the voice for the baby.
For a baby who cannot speak for himself.
Amen.
My parents didn't make me. They said, in their Italian family, I thought for sure they were going to kill me. But they didn't. So, when I walked in there 15 weeks, the only abortion that they could give me was what they call the salting out method. That method is not used today. I'm going to jump over the gory details. But what I will tell you is that when a needle is pushed into the amniotic sac where your child is laying unaware of anything happening, a concentrated salt solution is pushed in. I don't want to go into what that salt solution does to the child. But I can tell you that when they pulled out the needle, it took 3 nurses to hold me down. So if I was in that much pain, how much more pain was that unaware child going through? So that type of an abortion, you don't just go home. You go into a room in a hospital and you lay until you go into labor. My labor came August 26th. And I had a bunch of young interns around to watch. It was a teaching lesson. So as they covered my legs, I could still see what the doctor was holding up because since he was teaching, he had to hold everything up. And I wanted to see it all. That was a big mistake for me. I seen the instruments, and then I seen something that was so horrifying to me. I didn't understand it at all, what it was. And then there was another one that was smaller. I had aborted twin girls. That destroyed me. For every pregnancy that I had from that point, I got married when I was 20. I had 4 children. And would you believe God blessed me with twins? Now you would think, I didn't know the Lord then, but you would think that I would, praise you. I didn't even know praise you, Jesus.
This is